Good evening, YouTube. This is MTP Flyers, and why are we looking at my MacBook with poorly lit light? As you can see by the title, if you don't know who these guys already are, MacSlaps designs almost like a skin, or less of a skin, for your MacBook, your iPad, as I have seen and what I want to do. Whether it's designed for that, I'm gonna make it. However, I did contact the guys over at MacSlaps, thanks to Emil, Punisher08, and what we're gonna do here tonight is show you exactly what MacSlaps is all about. First things first, they were nice enough to send me 3 different kinds, and 2 we're going to install, and 1 I'm probably going to give away to you guys. And this one is the Lego MacSlaps, which, if you go to the website MacSlaps.com, you can see the gentleman Dave himself install this, which is pretty sweet. So hopefully I don't mess it up. I watched both videos, and there's a reason why I hope I don't mess it up. I asked Dave to make me a special MacSlap, and some of you will like it, most of you probably won't. But there she is. I asked him to make me a Philadelphia Flyers / MTP Flyers MacSlap. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to install this together tonight, and I think it'll look pretty cool. Now, I did notice that when the Super Mario MacSlap was being installed, he turned the lights out so you can see the glow of the apple. That's what we're going to attempt to do here. So, without further ado, the laptop is clean. Let's go ahead and shut the lights down over here. And we're going to go ahead and open this up and wake her up and have the Apple logo. Well, open that up. Oh, you know what you want to do first? You want to make sure that your brightness is all the way up, and then you're going to leave it as such so that when you slide the logo over top of it, I can pretty much see, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can line it up perfect, to be completely honest with you. Now, the important things with MacSlaps are that you slowly peel off the top layer and make sure you do not take off the logo as you were doing it. So you slowly take it off, and this is orange, baby. I'm loving this. So we've got everything completely off there, and what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to position our hands on each side away from the ink or the logo, whatever it is made out of, but I know this is going to look awesome. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay this down on one side. Well, you know what? I'm just going to shut up and just try to put this on without messing it up. So I'm going to get over you guys so I can see what I'm doing, because I'm at a goofy angle here. So I can see where the apple is lining up. I don't have it perfect, so I got away with one there. It didn't lay down. So you got to be careful and make sure you got it down right. I can see where that lines up. Oh my. Oh my, I think we got this down. Alright, so once you have that down, let's go ahead and turn the light back on. We can drop that down the rest of the way, and you lightly apply some pressure to evenly smooth it out. That might be almost perfect for my first time trying that out. And they did suggest a credit card. And I have my wallet right here. I was not prepared. I should be prepared. I apologize. And we'll go ahead and use something that doesn't mean anything. So we'll go ahead and just lay that down, and I can see what he's talking about, getting some of the bubbles out. And you slide that along. Get all the air bubbles out, and it didn't look like there was much in there, so I'll just slide that around a little bit, and I think we're ready to go. Now, when you peel this off, you're going to take your time to make sure that the decal does not come off as you're pulling it up. You know what? And that did not stay. So let me see, go here and do that again. Lay that down. Maybe he was doing it a little harder than I thought when I was watching in the video. But that's why you take your time and you don't just rip the damn thing up. So let's go around the lines here, because these are some pretty thin lines. And push that down as such. And then we'll go with the finger back over. We'll do the same thing with the card. We'll slide it around. We'll go a little bit more there. I can feel that in. We'll get the parts where the logo actually goes in. See if we can smooth that down around the Apple logo as well. Alright, I think we got it. Hopefully that's it. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start from this corner. Maybe with being at the corner it'd be a little bit easier to get that to stay. So, peel it off slowly. I noticed that some of it did come up a little bit. You just push it down. And yeah, I see that these tips are a little bit fussy. But if you just go ahead and tap them down, I think you're good to go. But man, Dave, you weren't kidding. You do got to take your time on this. That, don't hesitate to stop and just kind of tap down what you're looking for there. And it looks like I was pretty close to the logo. I wasn't perfect. But you know what? For my first time, I'm not going to complain. And it looks like that's it. There we go. Alright, that looks awesome. This Mac has been slapped. Sorry, just trying to be like Dave. So there you go, guys. That, I must say, is badass. Now, of course, Dave made this special for me, and I realized I was watching his videos that he is a Philly sports fan himself. So, we didn't win the Stanley Cup, but who cares? I got a MacSlaps on my computer for the Flyers. How badass is that? Alright, so let's go ahead and do my iPad next. Okay, so, it's time for the iPad. Which one do we have for the iPad? This is another special creation. It was actually on the website, so this was a little less custom. It was already there, and I'll be more than happy to wear those colors. So we have pretty much the same thing here, and you know what? This unfortunately does not light up. So this should be interesting. As a matter of fact, you know what? I don't know if this Apple is the same size. We talked about it. You know what? I may not be able to put this on there, but it would look so good, right? So let me... Oh, you know what, guys? Let me do something. I actually have... I actually have the bodyguards on the back of this logo, and I don't know how that'll play. So let's go ahead and take that off, because I don't want to mess up this MacSlaps. Couldn't even tell that was on there, could you? So, oh well. Let's go ahead and give that a chuck. That worked out really well, I must say. Gotta love bodyguards. And I think what we'll do is, can we see... Now, I'm not too sure, guys, how this is going to turn out. And it looks like... It looks like the logo's way bigger than the Apple. So you know what, guys? I don't want to ruin this. We need to do a smaller logo on this. So I will go ahead and save this. And, you know, we'll do this as a giveaway. I keep pointing up like that isn't going to... like it's going to be in camera. So I tell you what, we'll go ahead and, you know what, honestly, who's really going to want this? Anybody on the East Coast? I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'll think about it. I will think about it. This one, we will definitely give away, but let's go ahead and do that right now. The Lego Man giveaway for the MacBook. I don't know, you could probably get it to work with the iPad. If you have the iPad, it does look like it would work out pretty well, because if you notice, it covers most, like not most of it, but the hand comes over here. And, you know, it might look pretty cool with the black on black of the Apple. That looks pretty badass. And it'll fit on there. So, just do the Lego Dasher comment, and enter to win this. So thank the guys over at MacSlaps, and I'll save this for another occasion and see what the deal is. But we'll go from there. There's a few YouTubers I know that are huge Phillies fans, and I may have to think about what I want to do for that. So guys, thank you very, very much for joining me. Let's go ahead and bring in this awesome piece that Dave did for me over at MacSlaps. I usually don't throw names around like that, but he's on the website, so he did such great work on this. I really, you know, I don't think he'll mind. But if we turn that light off there, you notice the apple shines brightly up on there. Now, I did mess up a little bit here. There's a little bit of orange over the light on there, but the apple is lined up pretty damn good. And I don't even know if you guys can tell. So that turned out really well, and I'm pretty happy with myself. So lights up, looks good, orange and black, baby. Thank you very, very much, everybody over at MacSlaps. And like I said before, this Mac has been slapped. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you later. See ya!